What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Hope your day's going pretty good. My day's going pretty good. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And hit that notification bell so that you don't miss a video. Today, I got a story that is coming out of Decatur, Georgia. And shout out to everybody in Decatur, Georgia. On the screen here, I have 39-year-old Leroy Ramus. He was shot to death over a $2.50 bus fare fee. Check this story out real quick.
Cheryl, police arrested 2 people in connection with this deadly shooting shortly after it happened, but right now they are still looking for a 3rd suspect who officers tell us pulled the trigger and took the driver's life over $2.50. Marta police say that the 3 suspects attempted to board the bus at the Decatur station around 6:30 last night. An argument started over the bus fare. Investigators say that one of those suspects pulled out a gun and shot the driver 3 times. A passenger was also struck by gunfire. All 3 suspects ran from the scene. The driver, Leroy Ramos, had just been on the job for a few months and leaves behind 3 children. Marta's police chief says this type of violence is happening too often.
We get a lot of these where individuals want to ride free or want to ride at a discount, and the operators let them know that it is a $2.50 fare. And unfortunately, this $2.50 cost our operator's life. This is tragic. We don't take this lightly. It's very tragic to see how verbal altercations in today's time turn into immediate violence with handguns. And that's becoming the norm in our society, and I'm hoping we're going to be able to solve that at some point.
Now, my condolences go out to the friends and the family of 39-year-old Leroy Ramus, because the way that he lost his life was very tragic. Now, Ramus was only on the job for a few months after moving from New York. So the guy has not even been on the job for a whole year. And he has already got into it with somebody, and they wind up taking this guy's life. What is going on in Decatur, Georgia? And not only that, this guy is a father of 3. So now his children have to grow up without a father. Very sad. And an innocent bystander also got hit by a ricocheting bullet, and they were taken to the hospital where they are being treated from their injuries. But guess what, y'all? They did not lose their life. I'm going to clap for that one right there. Very good. Now, this all happened around 6:30 p.m. When the paramedics made it there on the scene, they found Mr. Ramus laying there leaking from gunshot wounds. He was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Man, one more time, my condolences go out to the friends and the family of Mr. Ramus, Mr. Leroy Ramus. Now, I seen the whole video, y'all. I will leave a link in the description if I'm allowed to do so. Now, in that video that I seen Mr. Leroy arguing back and forth with 3 guys. And the guys that he was arguing with looked like they may have been in their late teens or early 20s. All young guys, real young guys, so-called thugs. They were sagging and, looked like they were sagging anyway. But that do not mean somebody is a thug at all. Sometimes that is just a fashion look. I don't sag. It's stupid to me. I don't care anything about sagging. But anyway, I watched the video. Now, as you guys can see here, Mr. Ramus is way much bigger than these 3 guys that he is arguing with. Mr. Ramus is saying to these 3 guys, "Yo, mama, I wish you would spit on me." So that letting me know right there from the start that one of them said to him, "Hey, I'll spit on you. I'll spit on you, man." Now remind, he is at work. He's a bus driver. Why are you going back and forth arguing with people over $2.50? But I believe that there's more to the story than just $2.50, because something is not right about that situation right there at all. But anyway, Mr. Ramus squared up with them. When he squared up with them, they got ready. Mr. Ramus threw the first punch. A very big mistake. Not only did he throw one punch, but he threw another punch. To make a long story short, Mr. Ramus was urging this stuff on, and he kind of caused this on himself. Why are you even squaring up and fighting with these guys, man? You are at work. They can't even afford to get on the bus, man. You just moved from New York. Get your mind together, man. I don't understand why some people think that it's a good idea to be macho man. Let somebody go on about their business. If they may be arguing with you at work, even if you are not at work, sometimes it's best to walk away. As a matter of a fact, it's best to walk away anytime because you do not know what somebody may have on their mind, especially if they have a gun. That person that gunned down Mr. Ramus was itching for a body. He was ready. They arrested 2 of those guys, but the shooter is still on the run. I hope they find him. Now, Mr. Ramus was not acting professionally at all. He could have handled this way much better than what he did. I don't get it. You're 39 years old, man. You ain't got time for that. You got 3 children to live for. You got to assume that anybody that you may be arguing with may have a weapon, whether it's a gun or a knife. You got to put it in your mind, what if? If I swing on this person and they have a gun on them or a knife and they stab me, I'm defenseless. I can't dodge a bullet. If that person stabbed me and I'm leaking out here in the parking lot, I may lose my life. If that person shoot me, I may lose my life. Y'all have to think much better out there. The first thing is not to go upside somebody's head because you may have a disagreement with somebody. That is not the smart thing to do. But Mr. Ramus, I believe, caused this on himself. Trying to be Mr. Macho Man, trying to be Mr. Slash Thug or Slash Man, I'll show you. The best thing that Mr. Ramus could have done was just shut up, get on the bus, close the door. Even though they had a gun and they still could have shot inside that bus, at least he could have just took off. At least he would have had something to protect him. The glass that the bus driver sit in or the glass on the bus, period. Now you got an innocent bystander that got hit and the man lost his life over an argument over whatever. $2.50. Y'all leave in the comments and let me know exactly what y'all think about this story here, because this story here is truly tragic. A father is going away from his children because he got into an argument with somebody over something very stupid. Y'all leave a comment. Y'all have a good one and y'all have a blessed one. Until I see y'all in the next video, holla at you.